First rule in the trap, my boy Riley says, get out of the trap. Let's just get this up out of here. Okay. What's up, everybody? It's Send It. I just wanted to pop in to let you know that the first 7 holes, I didn't have the microphone on. For the first 7 holes, you guys can hear the ASMR of golf and me talking to myself from about 10 feet from the camera. But like you guys saw in the title and thumbnail, I am trying to break 90. Please do me a solid, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below any challenges that I should do and or what you guys want to see from me and my golf content. All right, well, this is the best I've played this hole so far since playing at High Cedars, so I'm excited for that. We got a chance at a birdie. Start the round off good. Now the problem is I've noticed that when I start rounds off with birdies, the round goes downhill very fast, so let's see. This fat boy's getting a little good at golf. It's gonna be a while until you guys stop hearing my bad breathe on camera though, unfortunately. The fat doesn't melt off that quick, but hopefully in a year or two we'll be not good. Start off with a birdie though, we can't complain. Let's go to hole 2. I pulled it again. I think we should be short of the bunker though. All right, we got to get up and down, and I'm okay with bogeys. That's what I'm trying to learn, is like, it's okay for me to hit bogeys and break 90. So if I do bogey this, I'm gonna work on the mental state of it's not the end of the world, you know? It's okay if we bogey this. It's all right if we bogey it and hit it like a, so. Got a little too much, but I think we're going to get a good roll here. That tree. I don't know what it is about that tree. Well, I don't necessarily want to jinx it, but my driver right now is spot on. And you guys will see next hole if I just absolutely shredded any hopes of me having good drives today. But another drive right in the fairway, and I honestly don't even care if my drives aren't going as far as they normally do or if they're going further. I'm not 100% sure. I'm hitting them where I want, which is huge for me because I think that's one of my biggest downfalls, is not being able to really aim where I want to shoot yet. So we're in front of the 150 marker, so we got the guy mowing the grass right next to the green. This could be interesting, but let's go ahead and hit our second shot. Okay, we got 145. The wind's slightly coming in here. I just want to get it on the green, you know? If I'm short, so be it. I just want a nice steady swing on the green here. Oh, that's going for those gas. Felt like I caught it really thin. I didn't get any dirt with it, so I think I just came out with it a little thin. So we're going for bogey. Well, technically not. This is still, I'm gonna be chipping up there for a birdie, but you know what I'm saying. Keep going. Through these punch greens and how it just skipped. As of right now, I just want to keep playing consistently. My drives are looking great. Short game, mid to iron range could use a little work, but our putts, with the conditions we got, it's on. I just feel like I'm putting on like cement. Like that does piss me off just a little bit. Really grinds my gears. So on next. Message to all my fellas out there, especially if you're a big boy like me, scrub your balls. Nobody needs to be dealing with dirty balls. And Manscaped, I do think that we might be able to work something out for a little golf ad where I could scrub your balls. Well, that's a par. You know what? It's like I said, it's not pretty. You know, there are days that I'm like, God, I wish I could just hit every shot perfect. That's not realistic. One, I'm a fat dude out here. Like, I gotta lose some weight, and I think that I'll change my swing mechanics a little bit. But swinging with this gut on me, I'm trying to just be a big old birdie bro. So, well, no, we'll set up for a big old bogey bro. But at some point, if I do up my game a lot, I would love to get out with Fat Perez and Bobby Fairways and Joey Cold Cuts. That's the dream crew. I want to do an eating challenge with them. I mean, I'm built for it. I do think that I did hear them talk about a sushi challenge. Hit your boy up. Hit your boy up. It's a little more right than what I wanted in. We did clip a leap, a little audible leap. We did clip off. The only thing that sucks now is I do know that I think I'm behind trees, so I'm going to have to punch out to the fairway potentially, but it is what it is. Well, if we're going for bogey, we got 4 more shots. Just let me know. We'll see after this. Stay lower, just a little bit lower. Looks like we're punching it again. I'm gonna punch myself in the face. Oh my God, that is probably the best drive I have ever hit on this. Come on, break right. I am not mad at that. I don't care. Don't care that we didn't drop that. I'll take that every day. All right, well, it's not pretty. Not after that botched chip. Still gonna make this though. Just a little right to left. Aim at just right outside the left edge of the cup. Slightly uphill. This is for 1, 2. This is for par. This is big. Got ourselves a bogey. We're still on track. Well, guys, I'm an idiot. I've been talking this whole time and the mic hasn't been working. So you'll have audio from here on out. Hopefully you made it to this part of the video. We're gonna bump it and run it up the hill here. And we don't have a lot of green to work with. I'm not gonna lie, I'm in my head a little bit about that. All right, guys, I had to take like a 20-second mental break there because I just recorded that entire first 7 holes, chit-chatting with the camera, talking about golf, talking about life, and goddamn mic wasn't working. Okay, here we are, shot 3 uphill. We're gonna Texas wedge this. Just need to get it close for that bogey. I was online. It was online. We really need to make this because I don't want to drop another double. And it didn't break. God, I was hoping it was gonna roll back down. That sucks. That means we got a little makeup. We got a little making up to do here. I gotta mentally reset after that. We've been playing great golf. I was having a great round talking with you guys and just, I'm an idiot. You know, what's absolutely crazy about that is earlier in the round, I rewatched one of the clips back to make sure I got it. And I couldn't hear any audio on it. And for the life of me, I was like, well, that's kind of weird. I haven't had that before. So you know what, we're learning out here. If you guys made it to this far in the video, I appreciate you. I'm sorry, I'm a fucking idiot. Once again, we're dealing with the guy mowing in the middle of the damn fairway. We do have a freaking bald eagle at the top of that tree. I mean, we got people sitting on the left. We got this guy mowing in dead center of the fairway. We're just gonna hope for the best here. We're gonna aim right at the 150 stick. And it's going straight for that bald eagle. Oh, okay, we went a low right. Holy hell. Okay, it dropped right below the bald eagle. Oh my, could you imagine getting locked up for killing a bald eagle with a golf ball on accident? That'd be shit. All right, we got 169. I always have a tendency to go right here, and I don't know if it's like a psychological thing because there's water on the left. I always end up over by that stump. Wind is coming to our face, so I did club up. We are going to try to not get ourselves into a hazard. I am right again. I don't know. Don't catch cart path. Okay, we're sitting to the left of the cart path. I don't know if it's the water on this hole, or maybe it's my aiming. Maybe I am aimed to the right a little bit. I don't know. We'll work on it. It's all right. We're going for a birdie right now. All right, so I do think we did pick the right club length. Now we got not the best of lies here, but we have been practicing, like I said earlier, we've been practicing the little pitching in the backyard. Green falls right to left. Kind of want to stay up on the right side and hopefully it'll trickle down. Sit. Oh, get in the, oh my goodness. I like that. I like that. Okay, let's sink this for par, and we'll be sitting. That'll be good for us because we need some pars to take care of those double bogeys that we're getting. Left edge of the cup, just straight into it. There we go. Nice par. We needed that. Heading to the back 10. We'll count our score up and then we'll talk about it on the 10th hole because I think we got to wait for the foursome in front of us. So, on to the 10th. Okay, so we didn't really have audio for the front nine. We shot a 43, which is one of the better front nines I've shot, and we're on pace to break 90. Now, that means I have to shoot 46 or less on the back to be able to achieve this. We're starting out with a par 5. I had quite a few groups ahead of me. It looks like the back nine's going to go a bit slower, so hopefully that doesn't really take me out of a rhythm. We got a little pepperoni stick in my little gut to hopefully help my fat ass get some good shots in. Wind's coming straight at my face, so we are going to this will probably take minimum 3 shots to get to the green. There are times that I can reach a par 5 in 2, but I don't think with the wind coming to my face that's going to be a possibility. So let's wait for these guys and we'll get on with the 10th hole. Nice and easy. Let's get it out there. Stay a little left though. Stay a little left. Get out past the sand trap. I think we are right on the other side of the sand trap, so we will take that. Okay, we got 257 to the pin. Now, if I give this fucker a ride, my 3-wood can get out to about 240, 250. That might be with, a little bit of roll. We got the tree in front of us. I've been playing my slice a little bit. I'm gonna stay left of the tree, hopefully, and we are going to try to get this up by the green. That wind looks like it's just killing it. We're right before the green starts, so I can't complain about that. We might actually be on the green. It looks like the pin's on the backside, so we'll take that. Let's go get some good putts in. I mean, I'm never gonna complain about getting on the green on a par 5 and 2. We are probably the furthest point away from it, and the issue is once we get to the top of that crest, it drops off. So we have an eagle putt here. Part of me wants to get kind of aggressive because if we are just trying to go for bogeys, I almost feel like I can try to push the limits a little bit here, but I'm gonna try to play smart. I'm gonna just try to get it up at the top of that crest and just let it trickle down a little bit, and we'll see from here if your boy, first potential eagle ever, so. That's gotta go more. I mean, that was honestly the line and the pace I wanted it. I'm not mad, we got a birdie putt. We still got a slight uphill and then it hooks back downhill, left to right. I do think I'm gonna play more of the left to right than uphill, I think, and let it trickle. All right, we gotta remember it does go down though. Don't wanna get too, if we 3-putt this, I'm not pissed, but I would not mind a birdie to start the back 9. Oh, I felt it come off the face hot. That sucks. Okay, we make this, we par. I will say this putting on punch greens does feel a hell of a lot different. Okay, we got out of here with a par. Even though it was a 3-putt, we got a par, and then it puts us one step ahead of where we're trying to get. So I'm happy with that. I chunked it. Oh boy. That's not what we like to see. We do have 3 more hits to hit our goal of bogeying, but well, hey look, we avoided the sand traps. Didn't go over them. Now we still got to achieve that goal. This is not really ideally where we want to be. 69 yards out, we do have a straight shot to the green. We are going to give our lob wedge some work and see if we can get it right in between those two. That's not terrible. I'm not gonna be mad at that. I do find myself with my lob wedge, I have schooled it and chunked it so many times that I don't allow myself to feel confident in that shot. And so I think that's why I end up short there. I do think if I take a full swing, we're sitting on the green and it's looking good. That's not a terrible shot. We avoided the sand, but that is something I still get my own head about, which kind of sucks because it seems like with golf, it's easy to get in your head about a lot of shit. So let's go make this. This is kind of deep for a Texas wedge, and my game plan with this, we already parred the first hole in the back 9. If we bogey every hole in the back 9, we still achieve breaking 90. So as of right now, I can hit plus 10 strokes on the back, but what we want to do here, just get close enough that we can 2-putt this and not double bogey, because double bogey then puts us in a spot where like we're not up a shot. So normally I wouldn't Texas wedge this. We're gonna elect to right now, which is how the green's set up. We gotta give this a good ride because we are going through the thick shit, and then we gotta make it through the punch screen. I'm reading right to left. We're gonna aim inside that leaf. Oh my God, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that motherfucker had a chance to go in. All right, we make this, we bogey. Don't need everybody hearing my fat ass breathe. Honestly, that was a great putt though. I want to say it is dead straight. We needed that. And we avoided the double bogey. So we are still on track. Let's go make another par and get in a better spot. All right, we got another par 4, just slightly dogleg right. Not very much, just, I kind of want to go straight for the 150 stick, maybe that sand trap out there by the green. Wind at our back too, so this could be a good one. I got around the trees. I might be behind the trees on the right side of the fairway, but we'll be able to punch out from there. I'm struggling now because the slice is coming back, and sometimes I draw it and I know it's probably my club face, the path of my club face, but like I've had some real straight drives today, and then I get shit like that where it's just, we'll figure it out. Okay, so the lowest iron in my bag is a 5-iron, and I think from earlier, I think I got a good punch off of it, and it's still got a little too much height. This might not be the best play. We're gonna see how it works. I've never done it. I'm gonna try to punch this out here with my 3-wood. I just wanna get it low and have it run up to the green. Clearly, if it's close to the green, we'll take that. But I just wanna see if this is even at all a possibility here. I mean, yeah, we kept it low and we're in the middle of the fairway. I do think I probably could have got back behind it a little bit more, but now we can go chip it and try to get ourselves into bogey territory. Okay, we got 63 yards. We have 3 shots. Yeah, we have 3 shots here. I want to get this close. I'm electing to go with a nice little approach wedge. Try to run it up there. Sit. I'll sit on that green, baby. All right. I think we're in a good spot for a little 2-putt here. Got a pretty decent putt here. This is for 1, 2, 3. This is for par. It looks like just the slightest left to right. I'm legit gonna aim for the left side of the cup. If it's breaking, I can't tell with this lighting on the green, because right here it's real sunny. It looks like pretty straight with just a slight left to right. So we're gonna give this a good putt. If we make this for par, perfect. If not, let's get it close enough to sink that bogey. I almost look like I pushed it a little bit. Hey, you know what this is though? A little bogue. A little bogue. We're on track. We got a tough par 3 coming up though, so this is time that we need to lock it the fuck in. All right, we got a par 3, 140 to the pin, backside pin, sand on the right, which is not good TBH if my slice is coming out to play, but I think we're gonna try to hug this left side, just get it up on the green. I'm playing my 9, so I gotta take just a little bit off of it. I don't want a full 9. Let's go put one close to the pin, huh? Stay up. Oh, baby, we sitting on the green, boy. Back right side. We got a birdie putt. That's good news, guys, especially on a par 3. I just don't know if you could get a golf course with much better of a view. It's just, hi Cedars, if you hear me out there, I'd love to make this my home course for challenges and golf videos, so let me know. All right, so we've looked at the putt, lined it up. I know in my head right now, I'm thinking we have 3 putts here. Clearly, we don't want to use all of them. I am going to get a little aggressive and try to go for the birdie. This could pan out swell. It could really bite us in the ass. I don't think there's a ton of room for air here unless I really just pile drive it. In my head, I'm thinking 2-putt, but I want the 1-putt here. I ain't mad at that. Good par. Take a par all day. Par 3s tend to be a big struggle for me, so we're ahead of the game. That's all that matters. Okay, this is the time where I feel like my mental starts to go more to, let's just hit some cool shots. Let's not stay consistent. Right now, I'm on pace to break 90. I think I've shot an 89 before. I'm not 100% sure. That also may have been with like a mulligan or a breakfast ball. This has been absolutely legit all the way through, and I'm excited to potentially break 90. We just need to stay locked in now. So drive goes out probably, I want to say about 182, 40-ish, and it breaks down and goes to the right. Wind is coming to my face. We are gonna probably play the slice here with the wind coming in and hopefully just get this right down where we need it. Oh man, that's gonna be, didn't hear it hit a tree. Okay, it's not terrible because the hole does go down to the right. We just might have a really interesting second shot, but that's okay. We're gonna play this smart. as I sit there and I'm talking about, let's play it smart, let's do the right thing, I just pimp one right behind a big ass tree. Luckily, we do have a gap here and the green does go right to left, so I can aim more right. What I'm gonna do is, I was thinking about going gap wedge. I don't want it to get too high, hit a branch and kind of chalk me. What I'm gonna do is attempt to give it a little bit of a lower bump and run and try to get it up on the right side of the green, and hopefully it trickles down. But it is not the best lie. So let's just try to get it as close as we can. Sit. Come back down. Come on, give me a roll down there, kid. That's all right, we're on the green, we're putting. It was a good range for two putt there. Probably could have gone maybe a 9 and done that, but it's okay. Well, thank God that one checked, because we would have ran off the back of the green here. Do got a pretty long putt, but like we said, we got 1, 2, this is a par 4. So we have 3, 4, 5. We have 3 putts to hit our bogey. I think we can get this in 2. I'm still trying to learn to read greens. Right off the rip, it looks like it goes right to left, but then it swings back just at the end, just slightly left to right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play probably a cup to 2 cups left and see if this can go in. Gotta have pretty decent pace on this too. I mean, there ain't a world that I'm mad at that, unless there's a world where I'm a scratch golfer and that was, you know, that needed to go in. Take that any day, every day. We end up parring. Beautiful. Okay, we got another par 4 ski. This one does not play to my slice. So we're gonna hope for either a dead straight drive, or I'm just gonna hug the right side of the trees down there. And if I slice, then, you know, hopefully it won't be too far out. I mean, here's the thing. I feel like I hit that up off the toe. I mean, it went straight. I can't complain about that. We'll have a nice shot going in for our second shot, but I definitely did not get a hold of that one. All right. I mean, honestly, not terrible. It's sitting in a good spot in the fairway. We got 126. Now, the problem is we have hazard straight in front of us, but if we go too far, we get the river. A part of me wants to go my gap wedge, since it's about 120, 125-ish. I think that I'm gonna try to take a little bit off of a pitching wedge, because I'd much rather go a little bit longer here, because I think there's a little bit more behind than there is in front. We're just gonna try attacking this flag and see if we can make things happen, stay out of that trap. I think I took a little too much off. We ended up in the fucking trap. And I'm not talking about a rap song. We're unfortunately in the sand trap. Okay, well, this is not ideal. We're thinking to ourselves here, though. We got 3 shots. I need to just get this up out of here. First rule in the trap, my boy Riley says, get out of the trap. I got 3 shots. My sand shots have been pretty decent. I did take a class at my college wazoo, a golf class, and we did learn how to hit out of traps. Now, I did learn from YouTube comments, I cannot set the club down. So let's just get this up out of here. Okay, we got 2 shots. We need this. We need this. Okay, not terrible. Now I will say, I do wish that was on the first shot, but I'm not gonna overthink it. We got out, and now we have a little work to do. We set ourselves up nicely to be ahead of the game of where we wanna be. So I still think a 2-putt here is a win with what just happened. So hindsight 2020, probably should have gone full pitching wedge. The shitty part about it was I really did feel like it was good contact. We are gonna go right to left. Starts to go downhill a little bit. I also thought about in my backswing about how I didn't pull the flag. That's okay. You know what? Not the end of the world. Not what we wanted. I am interested if I would have made that, if I wouldn't have, or if I would have pulled the pin, but it is what it is. Okay, so we kind of had a slight fall apart hold there. Part of me wanted to count this
3 hours later.
So we are trying to stay to the right. And it was picture perfect, dead straight. I think we should be right before the water. I really hope that didn't take a good bounce and end up in the water, but we're right at that tree on the right side. Okay, we got 110 to the pin. Hell of a drive. We got real close to going OB, which thankfully we did not. I'm going gap wedge, gonna take just a little bit off. I scolded it. Well, we made it over the water. I pulled it and I scolded it. I scapulled it. It's all right. We still have 3 shots. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we still have 3 shots to get it over there. We're not far from the green. It's just not exactly where I wanted that. So it is what it is. Well, not ideally where we want to be. Kind of on the short side of the green here. We got to get it up over this mound. It goes a little right to the left, but it does start to sink pretty hard over there. All right, I've been practicing these in the backyard. I did it. I absolutely just fucking chunked it and it went 6 feet. That's what we were looking for. Oh man, what a shitty spin that had. Okay, we need to make this. We got 1. I don't really want to push this with another double bogey right now. That's just not ideal with what we're trying to do. This is a big putt right here. Slightly left to right, but mainly straight up the hill. All right, it's a big putt. We need this. Oh, it went over the left side of the hole. It went right over the left side of the hole. Oh. That's not good. That's not good golf. That is not good golf. That is not good golf. Son of a bitch. It's okay. We're going into the 17th hole. We need to just play smart, play good, keep our head straight, and not fuck this up. All right, fuckers. We got a par 4 and a par 5 to end this. There is water hazard on the right. We need to stay clear of that. Not a time for us to take a drop. I'm gonna hug the left side of this fairway like it's my wiener the first time I jorked it, all right? Stay in. Should be on the right side of the fairway. Think that'll be sitting pretty. Very pretty. We stayed out of the water. Thank you, Jesus. I mean, can't really ask for better of a drive. Right now, we got 97 to the pin. The wind is going out. My sand wedge usually drops about 100. This is the only thing that I have felt very inconsistent with my lob and sand wedge when it comes to hitting out of the fairway. I don't know. Should I not be hitting them out of the fairway? I don't 100% know. I'm going to just try to stay clear of that bunker. Although if we can't get right over the right side of that bunker and roll in, I'm not gonna put myself in a bad spot. Oh my God, go in the hole. Oh my God. Honestly, for it being a punched green, I don't even know where the divot went. I'm gonna get the sand. For it being a punch green, I got a little bit of spin on that motherfucker. That was a little bit of a golf shot. We got a birdie putt, boys. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I could not have asked for a better chip. We have a chance at a birdie here. We have 3 putts. We don't want to use them. I will say, fixing my divot on the punch green, that's pretty interesting. Feels very loose. We got what seems to be a dead straight putt. I'm going straight at the cup, decent pace. If I miss it, so be it. I want this birdie. This will be huge for the scorecard. I'm breaking 90. That one just, I gotta walk away from that. That pullback didn't feel good. Gotta walk away from that one. Holy shit, that felt bad. There we go. Oh. Dude, you can't, I couldn't. It's all right. I'm gonna take that par. We're heading into hole 18. This is probably some of the best golf I've ever played, so I'm excited. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I really hope that today I break 90, because it'd be cool to be able to say that I have, and just to see all the golf that I've been playing and practicing is paying off. So couldn't ask for a better day. I mean, just super sunny, nice and cool out. Let's get to hole 18. All right, guys, hole 18, par 5. We got a pretty open fairway. There is water to the right that I can reach. So we're gonna once again kind of hang off to the left and try to stay clear of that. Well, I stayed left. Holy shit. Well, I pulled that. We're in the other fairway. Looks like we're gonna be doing a little bit of getting back into this fairway. I gotta look at 18 birdies for this one, because I'm pinging it at 250, which means it's very gettable, but I don't necessarily want to do that. I don't want to put myself in a really bad spot. We need to play smart golf. As much as I'd love to go for getting over the green, I'm gonna go for about a 175 to 180 yard shot. I need to get out in the fairway, set myself up good for another shot. Not terrible. It kicked off the branch, but we're sitting in the fairway. I think we're gonna have a nice shot in for our third shot. Jesus Christ, I just gave myself a fucking concussion trying to get out of the golf cart. I stood up before it was stopped. We're looking 137, and I'm okay to go long because the green comes back, so I almost am thinking I'm gonna go a full pitching wedge. I could go 9 and try to go past, but I'm gonna go a full pitching wedge and try to get it out there. Not gonna lie, I do wish those guys on the right would move just in case, but this is when we need to be a good golfer. Well, I got over. God, that died. I'm pretty sure I'm in the sand. Wow. Okay. So I was right. I should have clubbed up because of the wind. I mean, that just got up there and just died. That sucks, man. I felt like that was a good hit. And if we would have had, I do think if we hit our 9 there, we probably are sitting on the green. We got another bunker shot. We're gonna bring it down to the wire. Am I gonna break 90? We'll see. Quick, before I set the camera up, that is how deep my ball just landed. This is either gonna be a great shot or an awful shot. That ball is deep, so I am worried about that. Never really hit the ball out of deep sand like that. Okay, well, it was deep. Now we have a second bunker shot, and this one should be a little bit more manageable. It's out. Oh, man. All right, well, let me get to raking real quick. This is not ideally how I wanted to go about this last hole, but this is kind of what I get for trying to play cute, not understanding that because of the wind, I should have clubbed up. Right now, that birdie would have been sick last hole. Best case scenario, we sink this, but I'm trying to not triple bogey this because I think that just ultimately kills our 90. We need to go up and to the left. Sit, get it. I mean, we made a play on it. I can't be mad about that. We made a play on it. Gonna end this with a double. Unfortunately, it's a double bogey to end the round on one that I think if I would have clubbed up, we would have been all right. And we would have probably cut at least one stroke off that miss hit. So let's go ahead and count it up and we'll see how we did. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's put it in at 18 birdies. We got a 7 with technically, it'd be a 1 putt, right? Because I putted off a fringe there. We'll go 1 putt there. Finished the round. We shot an 87. We broke 90. Let's fucking go. We shot a 43 on the front, 44 on the back, so we did shoot worse on the back. Does kind of suck, but it is what it is. Like, we broke 90. That's all I necessarily give a shit about. We got 7 pars. We got 1 birdie. Let's see, 6 double bogeys. We could easily drop that in half. And then we got 4 regular bogeys and the rest were pars. Here's the thing, if you've been watching from the start of golf, my golfing, I feel like I've always been able to hit the ball far, but game knowledge and making the right shots is clearly something I struggle with, because I grew up always wanting to mash the piss, just piss on all the balls. And that's not a sexual mark. Legitimately just come out and hit as hard as I can because I could hit far. I'm a big dude. Growing up, I was always a big kid, so I just wanted to hit as hard as I could. And now trying to relearn distances after taking some off and trying to just have more control. It's been quite a journey to break 90. So I'm just excited that I finally get to say I broke 90. And hopefully, I know there's gonna be times that I'm over 90, but from here, I can at least say I broke 90, and I think we're gonna keep doing break 90s until it becomes a consistent thing for me, because there's gonna definitely be times I shoot a 93, 95, who knows, I might drop 100 depending on, you know, if it's a bad day. But thank you guys for hanging out and watching the video. Hopefully you enjoy it. Make sure to hit that subscribe